Hey guys, it's Al from Altruistic Channel, and I wanted to address something that kind of was brought up to me today, which was what exactly is it that I why am I so dead set on working with people and bringing about spirituality into the day to day? And the quick answer to that, if there can be a quick answer, would be that we are collectively watching kids walk around with semi-automatic weapons and killing each other. We're watching husbands and wives like basically butcher each other. We're watching humanity turn in on itself, and we're watching the once pristine organized religion fall by the wayside, and people forgetting that they can have hope and faith without that attachment. And so as the world continues to spin more and more out of control, those of us who were out of control seem to be finding ourselves more and more in control, and that's kind of freaky. And then on top of it, there is a obvious need on God's behalf to get into contact with us again. You know, the fact that we haven't stopped the semi-automatic weapons from being on the streets is pretty indicative that something's not right here. I mean, it's just an asinine thing that we're still debating these topics. Whether a woman has the right to choose is not a man's business. It's a woman's right to choose. It's no more different than going to the hospital and having a do not resuscitate. It's like you can't pick and choose these things individually. They're topic points, and the fact that we're still combating these same old antiquated ideas just further perpetuates this notion that we are lost. And the only way I know to find anybody is for someone to stand in place and just be a focal point. And just be like, hey, over here, spirituality, get in contact with God, the collective, peace. It's something simple like that. Like, it just takes the simplest of things to make the world of difference, right? You know, in my world, what I see for the future is us reconnecting to ourselves, to that sense of community. Remember the days when we used to check on our neighbors? I even wrote in the book, it was like, at this point, you don't even check on the young lady that just moved into your building next door. She's been missing for 2 days, and then you're surprised that she's found raped and murdered. And it's like, what happened to that connection? Isn't that the purpose of community? And then we have like an entire generation that is desperate. The millennials are desperate to get a sense back of that community. And how can we tell? Because now they're making it the business's responsibility to be socially responsible. You know, the indications are everywhere, and I just sometimes feel like I'm the only one that's kind of looking at it from the standpoint that I'm looking at it from. But it doesn't make me any better or anything different. It just makes me aware because of the damage that's happened in my life, you know? When you get to the worst part of existence and you live through the worst parts of humanity, you are that much better equipped to see when it actually starts to affect other people, and when large portions of the population start to lose hope and lose faith in their ability to make it better. There used to be a fight for the middle class. Now it seems to be like, well, everybody's like, well, it's gone. Now either you got to be wealthy, a YouTube star, or you got to, be an entrepreneur and like millions and millions of dollars. And just like, you don't. You can still fight. All you got to do is just believe in yourself. You know, there's a whole concept right now that we are overeducated. Kiss my ass. There's no fucking thing. There's no such thing as overeducated. You can be educated, and you can be educated to like the umpteenth degree in a field. But until I start seeing more doctorates, I don't really see that as a possibility. So it's like a stupid thing to say, and not stupid like but it's just like it's like a thing that people just say to get out of having to do the work. And that complacency is super dangerous. It's almost like we've taken the sedative, and now everybody's very happy with the sedative. We don't want to wake up. We don't want to see what's really going on. You know, why is it that I'm the only person that looks at the arguments that are being had in the political spectrums, and I'm just like, what the fuck does the gay rights have to do with that topic? He threw that in there just to fuck you guys over, and everybody in the country. Oh, I'm a big rabbit. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, gay, gay, gay. Oh no, women, women, women. It's the same topics, guys. Like it's that dose of reality that is much needed in our country. And so when it comes down to it, the only thing that I know that has ever jarred me into reality has been God, or whatever you believe God to be, God, Allah. And, in a weird way, through all of the destruction and all of the corruption and all of the bullshit that's going on, it is interesting to me that it's like we have a perfect opportunity to regain faith and hope and to take it back and own it in a good way that's non-denominational, non-biased, and that is welcoming to all people. And I think it's a great opportunity for us as a collective to embrace it. And I think that that's what the divine is like guiding us to do. You know, at the end of the day, I've said it before, the collective is not a religion. The collective is the idea that we as a community of souls are embarking on choices that we must make in order to save our species. That's all. It's nothing complicated. I'm not a fucking unicorn. It's just me, you know. And then, you know, after this, you're going to see like a bunch of little snippets about what my journey's been like and the hell I've been through. But it's going to be shared from the standpoint of no matter how dark things are, and no matter where you feel you are in the spectrum of life, because I feel like a lot of people feel like they're a lot worse than they are, or they just feel like they're lost and they don't have a general idea. No matter where you think you are, you can hear my voice or you can hear the voice of spiritual leaders around your community. Find the person that speaks to you, that speaks to your heart, that brings about that want and that desire to speak to God and to get back on that path. Because it's not like I'm a God-fearing, I'm not going to be like, I'm not a monk. I'm not going to be a priest. I'm a gay man, and you know, I'm very happy being a gay man. But the point is that I'm at least embarked on the journey of the soul's process. Because we are more than just the body. Otherwise, why be here? So wherever you are on the spectrum, don't look at me like I'm the unicorn. Look at me like I'm just you. I'm just a reflection of you, just that I've been down all of what you're about to go through. And I can save you time. Don't go down that path. Just look to whoever speaks to your heart, that represents your values and your interests, and go speak to them. Find out where your light has gone, and then put that spark back, or let them put it back to you. There's no need for you to change anything about your life or even change anything about you as a person. That will come with your own process. But, you know, guys, we really need to return to that sense of community and that sense of spirituality. Don't do it for me, do it for yourselves. You know, the planet's dying. There should be no reason why we're still arguing whether or not global warming is real. There are cities that are going underwater, including my wonderful New Orleans. We're the new Atlantis. Why are you still debating these topics? Ask yourself these questions, because it's making me a little nervous. But that's it for me on Altruistic Channel. I just wanted to touch base.